Welcome, everyone, to a Pac-12 chat. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by Mouhamed Gueye from Washington State. And big win over Arizona State and that slide. And now you got to go down to L.A.
Sure.
Let's first deal with the ASU win. What went right in that W?
I think on the ASU game, we played a really good defense. The whole team played great defense, and we was making shots, and I think that was the biggest difference.
You know, you guys still own, I would argue, one of the biggest surprise wins of any team in any league when you shocked Arizona down in Tucson. You know, they'd been playing well. They were top 10 type team. What went so right in that game that if you guys could bottle the rest of the way, what was it about that day in Tucson?
Man, so you have to remember, before that game, we played ASU at their house, and we lost that game. We didn't feel like we played our best. Then, we had one day or two before the Arizona game. And, man, everybody was hyped up. Everybody was ready to go. Like, we wanted to bounce back the right way. And we know we played Arizona, obviously. One of the best team in the country for sure. And, the coach did their job. We was on the scout. Everybody was ready to go. And we played together. And that is the win.
So, I mean, that's obviously the height of this team. I mean, you guys obviously did a great job with their bigs, everything. And so you look back at how well you played there, how well you played against ASU at home. How do you kind of merge all that into this road trip down in LA to try to, continue this momentum?
Man, I think just us playing hard and being great defensively. Because we know the LA teams are tough. Going there in their home court is going to be tough. They got great players and they're great programs too. So winning at their house is going to be tough. But I think if we play our defense and our shooters going to make shots and we're just going to be good. But everything starts with the defense.
I mean, look, we know you guys, it's a tall hill to climb. You got to win that Pac-12 tournament if you want to play in the NCAAs at this point. But I would really think that based on those W's I just rattled off, there has to be a belief in that locker room that, if you can continue this momentum to some degree, and then when you get to Vegas, I think back a couple of years ago when Oregon State won the Pac-12 tournament and they weren't predicted to, they weren't looked at to be an NCAA tournament team, but there was something about that group. And it feels like to me with your group, you guys can play well, that you can play with anyone in this league. How much does that give you hope, optimism, that if you guys can just stay, pretty consistent by the time you get to Vegas, why not Wazoo?
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest team in our group. Even though we lose some games, we always got hope. We always got faith. We always keep working. And like you said, if we keep being consistent, I think we can surprise the world. I think we can go to Vegas, have a great tournament, and who knows, we can beat another Sunday level.
All right, Mouhamed, I appreciate it. I know you got a big road trip ahead of you. Thanks for taking some time for me.
For sure. Thanks for having me.